Mike Pence says the Constitution doesn't guarantee Americans freedom from religion. Okay. I mean, that's in the first line, isn't it?
Actually, no, it isn't. This is something that we have to constantly talk about because people don't really pay attention to what the Constitution says. They just want to keep their impression of what the Constitution says, which has been filtered through filter after filter after filter after filter of 200 years to say, okay, this is what the Constitution actually says. Well, no, you strip back those layers. What Mike Pence was saying is that the First Amendment of the Constitution does not provide freedom from religion, or basically the idea that people shouldn't have other people's religious beliefs forced on them. This was on Fox Business, and host Larry Kudlow told Pence that far left progressives will not allow God into the conversation. They will not allow religion into the conversation. Not just the conversation, the schools, the communities, the workplace. I mean, no one is allowed to talk about the Ten Commandments or the importance of moral values. How can we be a truly great nation? These lefties want to scrap religion. Mike Pence, and I think that is a terrible mistake. Pence responded, well, the radical left believes that the freedom of religion is freedom from religion, but it's nothing the American founders ever thought of or generations of Americans fought to defend. The good news is that after 4 years of the Trump-Pence administration, I'm confident that we have a pro-religious freedom majority on the Supreme Court of the United States. If you do not have your handy-dandy copy of the Constitution of the United States, please go out and contact the ACLU to get one of these. But Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Now, that's the religious component to that amendment. It actually says nothing about the ideas of persons against one another. In that, Mike Pence is correct. There is nothing in the Constitution that prohibits me from telling you, Emily, you are a horrible individual and you're going to go to this spaghetti stain of a place and it's going to only be, SpaghettiOs and cheap beer for you for the rest of eternity. I can force that on you as an individual to an individual. What we are talking about is the establishment of a religious rule within the country.
Mhm.
And Pence is correct. The Constitution does not prohibit pushing your religious beliefs on another person.
Correct.
That's freedom of speech.
Mhm.
What is at threat right now is when they want to take the right to act, the idea of, again, the free exercise of a religion. The Christian nationalists want to take that free exercise and make it a standard for the nation. And that's where the Constitution comes into play. Anything that is determined by the free exercise of one person's religion, but is then placed in a governmental standard, that's when the Constitution has been violated, and that's what we have to push back against.